Give thanks and praise to the mystic laws of the universe and its protective functions and forces in nature that guide our thoughts and our path in all ways that are lawful, correct, and positive. Give thanks and praise. Remedy or freedom, which is it? Yeah, that kind of question there came to me, and so let me kind of touch base on it real quick. Only because when I'm on a speak and I advocate, the advocacy is really freedom, freedom in, freedom in. It's not necessarily remedy per se. And the distinction for me is that when me I kind of move only towards remedies, I find myself within a foreign construct and I look redress from that foreign construct. While on the other hand, when me I say freedom, my view is that I'm away from the construct, not within it, away from it. And I think that is the freedom where I man choose to express. Other people might have different, either say definition and, you know, variations of freedom. But oh, I'm like keep the thing simple. Yeah, man. So I come across so much people where, because it's a lot of people, everybody now do the same thing. People are the different things. And people probably are require or request aid in all different kind of activities. But if all a man like me not really involve or participate, then I don't think I would be the appropriate ones for try direct or a guide people who choose to engage within the commercial arena for whatever reason and whatever level. The alternative information will share with people that there's two sides to the system basically. One that is obvious where everybody are experience, and another side of the system that is more subtle, that is, you probably would say, hidden. So most people would say there's two sides to the system. And you have either say the approach of the free man and the approach of the man that is not free. And I think I've made a statement before saying there is two, either say, group of people or class of people. The ones that are free and the ones them that are not free. And then you can break it down in our next category where you can say within these groups of people, you're going to find lower class, middle class, and the higher class, put it that way. And the lower class people are going to function according to that level. Them views are going to be according to that level. Them interactions are going to be according to that level. Them understanding are going to be according to that level. Middle class folks are the same thing. They might get a little bit more information and knowledge, so they might function on a much more reasonable level. And then the higher class people them now really know the ins and outs and the tricks and the trade of all of the functions of the system now, them just function or operate on a much higher level according to their knowledge base. So I say all of that for say sometimes it's like casting pearls to swine when you share certain kind of information and it seems to just go by the wayside or unnoticed or people that's not interested. And why I say that is like I would be here talking about being free and then people will come along and probably misunderstand the narrative only because people we have, share information about other things where not necessarily make you free. People have probably requirement or wants and needs that will definitely keep them within the very construct where they might try free themselves from. When I say freedom, only because I'm cognizant of the artificial construct that has imposed itself upon the peoples of this earth. And I say peoples meaning pure, all different groups. So with this foreign construct in place as a system, foreign system, then in order for it to establish itself, it will always have instrumentalities and then, employees of that very system, which will be the people. And the employees of the system of various capacities. Some people work as teachers, some people work as doctors, firemen, basic stuff like that. But there's a next category that is attached to that, and it's the entertainment. Because the entertainment is one of the government, either say political posts, sports and entertainment. And then the people who entertain you are just that, entertainers. And when we have entertainers coming to the public arena, they are all open to scrutiny on any level. Anybody can look and say any famous person and just say anything or no say a cycle. Open to scrutiny. Hey, I like you. Hey, I don't like it. Yeah, I am a public figure. And usually the public figure, one of them proper name is out there. It's usually them stage name or something like that. Meaning it's still fictitious in all its variation. So when public people out there and them get scrutinized, ones and ones for us know say I saw them thing to go. Cause a man like me would never dare look to no entertainer in order for the leadership. period. A man like I. And people what me know now go to them things. Because them are going to know so the entertainer, them are just man and woman, which is just as fallible as others. Some of them even more so because of them privileged situation as entertainers. Them have excess, so them do the things them in excess, and them think they are truth. And if them truth you offend ones and ones, then so be it. A man like I know the difference with the person and the personality and the man. When I say man, meaning man, woman, and child, meaning the living soul or manifest as such, man. And when we can show respect to man and woman, we act as such, then we don't necessarily have to show no kind of respect to nobody's persona, nobody's diva. We don't care who it is. And this is my point of view. And anywhere me them I can say that. Anywhere I can make them kind of speech. Because I mean, I have no friend out there where I say, boy, yeah, feed me or me have to give a proper soundbite for, secure any kind of anything at all with me I do. Yeah, man. So we just have to respect the ones that were out there and do our very best to maintain ourselves. But when we get carried away and, start behave like there is something outside of what is there to be proven, then all kind of thing can be proven and all kind of thing can happen. So the earth stay. So we have to just know, say, boy, free will always be free will. Any man and every man have that free will right if they choose to be and do anything what they want to do. One of the most important thing to be noted is that a man harm a next man or a man destroy a man property or a man red eye a next man and defraud him out of everything else. Outside of that, nothing else not really apply unless you subscribe to such and consent to these things. These are the simplicity of the information what we share. If people choose to be free, then you just gain some information or knowledge where pertaining to just that. If people are say them want remedy because of some kind of act, then you pay attention to that area. Go to the location where people are teach remedies and these things. When I'm gonna share information, I'm gonna share the information from a perspective of a man where I say I'm free. A man where I say right now I am outside of commerce because I have no commercial engagement per se. And if and when I have some kind of commercial aspiration, then I just apply myself to whatever it is so I can function on that level. A man like me now go look for the other man and tell the other man, say, boy, if you come do this for me. If there is a school somewhere where I can go learn how to apply myself and I have to go pay to do that, then I don't have no problem. Because of what me want, I got pay to learn whatever it is I want to learn so I can really function. It make no sense. Me probably want to know about mechanic, but me go to a medical area and I ask about mechanic. That no make no sense to me. I must see people would do those things and sometimes the best way of to deal with situation like that is just ignore. You just ignore the situation and just make it be. And if it can dissipate, it just dissipate. And if people, insist, then we'll try explain or express or do our very best for resolve or share whatever it is we can bring clarity. And that's all we can do. Usually that's the only thing we choose to do. And we can only choose to do those kind of things because people, us as a people, we are disingenuous. We keep saying these things, we keep repeating these things. But these are probably my experience and my truth. Where the people come along and them have them own little reasons for coming along. And them come with them whatever intentions, and most of the time, for me, most of the time, you will get to learn whatever that individual choose to share at the moment. But with experience, you gotta always know, so there is always something there what them not bring forward where will affect whatever it is you try aid them in. And that is from experience. I think most people have this thing kind of wrong, or probably have most of the information when they try to share, them probably get it a bit wrong, or them misunderstand something along the way. I don't know. One of the things that we will try to do is find out what is honor and maintain what honor. So, when we say, boy, I do the right thing, we are said that because, in our view, doing the right thing is honorable. So we say, boy, I do the right thing. You have people who want to do their own thing. And they want to do their own thing to the extent where they are cognizant of their actions. Know so they might do this thing or agree, make whatever kind of agreement, contractual agreement for the whatever. And then for whatever reason people come across some kind of information on the side, so they not have to fulfill whatever obligations them create. And when them do those things, then them are going to find location where can aid them. And usually I'm always I say, I remember you really, create the situation, so the honorable thing to do is resolve it. And there's all kind of ways where you can make the effort to resolve the situation. But you have some of the people and where in a certain kind of situation, instead of them stick with whatever aid them I get from whomever it is, them not really stick with it. If them get a little relief, them disappear, them get quiet. And a man such as I would say, yo, remember you have to structure yourself, you have to upgrade your status, you have to, you know, put yourself in a situation where when you do have issues like these, you can demonstrate, say, yeah, choose to use their system on whatever private side they have it to remove whatever obligation is there. Some people will call it discharge whatever obligation is there. Other people will say offset whatever obligation is there, depending on the venue. Depending on the venue. But you have to always remember, say, you know, if I man choose the contract, then only because I'm on this level, I'm never really read the contract. And if me have any kind of issues with the contract, then I'm never bring those issues forward and say how the meeting of the mind can be settled where we can move forward with the contract. That's how I would deal with any contract. But if I do not have knowledge of these things, then never fall victim to whatever it is, or me have to just follow the status quo, the program that's there. But the moment you gain alternative knowledge, then you're gonna probably try approach it that way, alternatively. And the people them sometime, them put themselves in a bind, and when them disappear, you only ever see them again when problem arouse. When problem raise it head, they say them come out of the woodworks and contact you and try to tell you some whole heap of things. And the only thing you can do is maintain the truth. Where you say, listen, if I was in your situation, this is what I would do. And one of the first thing I would do is at least try to remove myself from being a presumed ward of the state. That's one of the first things what I do. And the moment me I do that, at my very first step, that means me not have the knowledge then, or me I start from a different area, and I have to go work my way back to this first step. People them a put themselves in a lot of problem because of them are created, because them want to do a lot of things where them not necessarily have knowledge to do. But it is an interesting, situation. And it's not like it's an isolated situation. We talk to so much people where it's always some issues. You rarely talk to people when I have some kind of issue going on. Very rare you find people like that. We have people and have them issues, and when you advise them and say, let's see how we can settle the issues in the best way we can to keep you safe. And sometimes people have always make them one choice for say, listen, I rather do this or opposed to do that. Now if I talk a bit sideways, only because we don't necessarily want, I said, bring nobody business to the forefront. So we have to talk in such a way where it's generalized. Salute, Sammy, salute my king. Yeah, man, grand uprising, my lord. Grand uprising. Yeah, man. Yeah, man, you have people because them in a certain situation, them all look remedy But them will probably come in an area where man a deal with freedom, not necessarily remedies. So I think a lot of misunderstanding are going on there where people is concerned because them probably they in the YouTube world and familiarize themselves with so much of the YouTube world processes. So through me with there and I talk about freedom, I want to come through and we are look for some kind of process. Some kind of do this then, do that then, do that then, you're free. I'm gonna tell the world, say, hey, world, we're glass over the earth. When I know about all of the whole heap of things and what everybody else I do and I deal with and I talk about. I just discover, say, watch out. By way of presumption with this document, this is where I go on. And then I man just do some simple, basic thing. When I do not complex nothing. I have to jump through that window and slide down that rope there and crawl under them rock there. I don't do nothing like that. I man just write some things on a piece of paper and I man just place them information there in a specific area. And I man say I'm here to challenge any man who can rebut when he put on this paper. And when the man no rebut when I put on this paper, then my paper stand predominant saying anything me I say on that paper. This is the simplicity of what me I deal with. So me can say freedom, freedom in freedom in. Salute Joel Jaguasi. Salute the king. Yeah man, me I give them a late night stroll, you know. One more time you make some effort and you push some information but you realize boy, the information probably is inadequate because it's not effective, yet you live this live. However, because people want to do other things from what me I do, they're not gonna really, you know, experience what me I deal with. I don't think remedy and freedom are synonymous terms. Um, I think freedom when you're free, you don't necessarily have to think about a remedy. You know what I mean? Because when you write document, it's just a writ. And if there's any problem, you can bring a claim. And usually, upon this level, we always use arbitrators. You don't necessarily have to about a court of any action in a your thing. Independent arbitrators work just fine. And I talked to a good brethren today, brethren from across the water there. And me I reason with the brethren and I say, boy, brother, I just step by step process, that's the approach. No make sense a man try chase all of these things only for, find him way back to some starting point. So a step by step process me I share with the brethren and share a little bit of this information and say, look on them tapes then. When you talk to me now, you can be a little bit more specific in a way you deal with. I will try share some information. I will try direct you to some platform area. I will still I say all of these platforms where we share from before. People can choose to go engage and engage at their own risk and just be mindful. You guys want to learn certain things. So I'm gonna have to direct in that area there where the people that might teach what one want to learn. I don't think me doing that would be a disservice. I think I would be still aiding. Yeah, man. Can't cast your pearl to swine. The very swine will turn around and tear up the pearl and then trample upon it and then look for you or look to you and attack you. Right? So you have to naturally, according to the state of condition, become reticent. Naturally. And as such, I must say, it's the little information we will share on this platform or in any area. I think people should record those information because I don't really record these things. And don't be surprised if you see the platform just shut down or just get knocked. It wouldn't surprise us. So people will see any kind of information that might interest them, then I think you should record that thing. Don't just think the information will always be here. Yeah, for some reason, I know my thing will probably got dormant for a while. Information removed. So any information are the ones I need to get them for just grab it and know so I'm have it. Outside of that, step by step process. And I'm on non-stop chant freedom, freedom in here, freedom in non-stop let them chant. One of the things I'm gonna try to express to people is that listen, before anything else, we're all man and woman in our earth. Before any kind of label or brand, whether we ever place it on ourselves or foreigners ever place these brands and labels on us. Before all of that, we have to know so we are man. Before I man can even say me a Christian, if me can acknowledge say me a man above all things first, then there is no way never can be a Christian and not a man. And that go for all religion. Before you anything, any kind of claim or you choose to make, you have to acknowledge and salute yourself as man first. Why? Because the office of man are the highest office to function in this earth. The highest office to function from within this earth. The office of man. Not even I as Nestorian king can be above the office of man. That is just a label, what I'm called title. So there is so much thing, people where, more time you have to just reflect and look and say then, am I even necessary? And when you ask yourself that question, you look out and say, well, you may be necessary to your subscribers. Yeah, but if you're never necessary to your subscribers, people wouldn't subscribe. So you have to say salute and gratitude for the people who choose to subscribe. And know so when you share your information, probably it's more of an effort for you share with these people. And when outside people are this subscription, gain the information, then that is a bonus. But for all of the people that must subscribe, we have to salute and say gratitude and respect. And now say, yeah, the information shared here, you would say it's for you guys who choose to subscribe. Yeah, man. So much things are going out there. the beauty is that we have so much different people that cover different aspects of what go on. Now one man now go can and know everything or do everything or cover everything. These things usually take collective effort. But if people sit still or sit idly and just allow probably a one or a two or a 3 month to carry the burden of the majority, then we just might fall short. If people have certain kind of information and choose not to act upon the information, then people cannot complain. You understand? People cannot say, hey, I want this to happen, I want that to happen, when in actuality, them they're ready. They are not ready. This is why I say, boy, there's multiple levels to this thing. Some people might be on this level again, and that's the level I don't know. Until them get some more information, improve, and them start elevate to another level, another stages. Some more time when I hear speeches out there, I can choose to act in kind with ease. You know, through a YouTube world and unnecessarily, you know, physical, in-person thing. So, all a man like me, I will make some whole heap of tough chat and all chat. A YouTube world. But not because of YouTube world, if you know me in my community and you hear me, you're going to hear say, boy, that's some easy man still. You're not going to really can't bully me. No boy never can do that under no circumstance, no way. A man probably ever does, gun me down. Probably that man who can do. Uh, no man no more than a man. No man not immune. If them a mash up president and big top people, we have all kind of security equipment in place, then common people, a fair game. So no man no really more than no man. And no man not afraid no more, because a man like me with the knowledge of me have, I pay caution and take caution with coward more so than the man will say man a coward. Because a man a coward, he will do all kind of things. While the man we are not coward, we hold it. But the coward man we always do the silly thing, and because I'm coward action, he will get celebrated as being, a strong guy when he's just a coward. So a man like me, I just know some give thanks for the basic necessities in life. Yeah, man. And we reach a point now if you discover, say, watch ya. You have to respect people free will to choose to reject and ignore certain information. And when them do these things, you have to reach a point for say give thanks and withdraw yourself naturally. So you can at least embrace this thing and celebrate this thing and hold your joy. Me not hurting. I'm not hurting people. I only people who hurt other people. And I have to salute my good sister when she share them kind of energy there with me. It's hurt people, hurt other people. Because people hurting, them have a problem. I lay out the earth and others in all various ways and forms. So when we can discover these things and see it for what it is, then even we have to go humble. We have to go easy. We have to say, watch out. It's not that serious. Nah, man, you can't take none of these things personal. And I think that the most divas problem. The diva them they out in the public. And them I work with all kind of fictitious doing business as name. But them not put on them crocodile skin. Them not realize I ain't public domain and a man can look and say, yo, I like you, and them have them right there. Because you're out there in the public. Even I am not immune. This is why when people speak, we can choose to respond and we can choose not to. And in most cases, we choose not to. Yeah, man. But even now, more so, because we are slightly irrelevant. Different levels, you know. Yeah, man. Different levels, different concerns. Yeah, man. Different point of view. So, a man such as I have to go easy, you know, and, you know, take our time when we are step out, you know, and literally remove ourselves from, you know, the access. Yeah, and remove whatever content we have out there. Yeah, just in case the content might be erroneous. So we just remove ourselves. Yeah, subtly, nothing dramatic. Nothing dramatic. You just take time, move that, and you know, when you least expect it, you listen for your one live here or there, but you don't really hear it. But you whether they are listening and know, say, yeah, man, I one live may come soon. Or I want, you know, voice now. But we have to stop casting pearl to, you know, to an allegorical swine. Let's put it that way. The allegorical swine will trample those beautiful pearls, miss it, and attack you. Yeah, man. So you have to be mindful and know, say, watch out, bold and brave, firm and strong. Who is it? Who is it? Yeah, man. When I grow up and find myself with a father, and by the time my father about 30, I go upon 31. Father lose him life and drop flesh and death. So I nah gonna lose illusion like I can't drop flesh. Every man go drop flesh. I always say how long you live is how you actually choose to live. And you can choose to live on your knees, have your hands out here and there and beg in all different kind of ways. You can fancy it up to. Yeah, man. Or you can, you know, you can choose to ignore. But all we are say is that, you know, if we not choose to build together and improve ourselves and ignore the pettiness, because if we're petty, we're always a big up on a petty level. Anyhow, we are petty people, we're always nitpick at every little thing. And a man like me, when me speak out here, it seems like I were go out in the earth and take on life, just take on flesh. Because people getting at them feelings. People really getting at them feelings. And all them have to do is ask themselves, hold on, what is it? There's nothing there to take personal. However, free will, people have to decide if a remedy them want or them a try find out and see what freedom is for we can attain freedom. I like the idea of freedom. I not so much like the remedy thing. You understand? And so I'm not fixated on Babylon material trinkets, you know. I'm not gonna chase this and not chase that. But I'm not gonna have a problem. I direct people when them come at me to the people and where can aid them in them pursuit. I man literally pull up a break long time, but enough people miss it. Yeah man, probably more than a year ago I pull up my hand break, man. I say, hold on, what me I do? No man. This thing I come with a whole lot of responsibility. I'm a talk it on video, so listen, I want no responsibility. I don't want it. Messy think I am a take of people responsibility. I do not want it. This is why I share information where I show people how to do for yourself, how to improve yourself, and them kind of information that I share. If you choose to apply yourself, you're gonna know a whole heap more things than we're there. And you're gonna can see the information for what it is and a nothing adversarial. It's just information and then you're gonna discover say the foreign construct that is in place is here doing business. It's all commercial business. And as such, them have corporate bylaws, what them call constitution, where restrict them from bringing hurt or harm to the man, not to the person, to the man or the woman. So the moment you establish yourself as man or woman, then the construct of system in place to protect you because you establish yourself as a man and woman in the earth, not as a person, not as that legal entity. And these are just my point of view. You know my style, philosophical reasoning with my little opinion where not really matter. My opinion do not really matters. Too much other things out there. If you want make it seem like this area, this platform, or even this man, Ahua, have no interest in no star time or no popularity contest or no. I know none of them interested. But people probably will not believe me. So when we kind of subtly remove ourselves from this thing and go back into the shadows, then at least people will say, John, no, in Ghana, all right, then we can go on. It's a step-by-step process here, people. I'm a like to say it that way because we have so much people like to fly and fly past everything. And when them they all the way out in middle water and I deep here, they must call for help. If we choose to do anything at all and take it one step at a time, then even when we not attain immediate success, because we are take it one step at a time, we're gonna learn a whole heap of lessons just on the journey. We're gonna learn a plethora of lessons when we are take it one step at a time. Too much different people come at me or talk to me with a whole heap of different situations. Yet it seemed like them I said them I deal with freedom, but there's a whole heap of different situations where as best as we can now we try to see how we can aid and advise the one them and direct them to some people where them may can get here. I only can show a man how to free himself and be free like how you hear me and talk and I stand up. And I don't have a problem because I share them information that the video them right there. When I say I renounce it, my you know what I mean? Yeah, non-citizen, national, all heap of information share. Yeah, man. So people have to choose to try get a little here, get a little there, and then them want to make them decision. And not necessarily want people's responsibility. The people them where come, them not really come holistically, them come part with a whole heap of hidden information where would be necessary if given full disclosure. People them come cross with. And as such, we have to adjust and try to work for aid the ones them as best as we can, when we can. And to give thanks, it's a step-by-step process what go and me I tell them, we can't stop celebrate life for me. And I like me, I go on like, but me have to always I celebrate life. And right now, me have a moment here where I can't complain. It's a moment where I have to say it's blissful. Man. It's a blissful moment. And when you get to interact with new people, especially new people that have, an uplifting energy, then I think there's like power source for power up your battery. I think they are real inspiration. So a man can't stop celebrate. Can't get up and complain like the people that will complain. I would be dishonest. If a man forget up and behave like, a lot of common people, and all this complaining, I would be dishonest. I'm probably only because I'm keeping things simple. Yeah, man. I don't necessarily work with the ones, I'm gonna pay attention to the necessity, needs. Yeah, man. Anyway, it's a late night. Well, the night done gone, so early ride out. And I'm on just step forward just for really make the item know so watch ya. If the item see a video where them like the information and the item I go want the information, I would advise the item make sure I record the information. Because not last forever. Yeah, absolutely nothing. More than the glory of the salvation where it's unseen. Yeah, man. So salute people. Salute. We have to give thanks. Yeah, man. And it's a joy to be in existence, especially at this time. It's a joy when I see other ones and ones are holding order on a level where you say, I mean. And it's a joy when I know say knowledge over ignorance. Yeah, man, it's not no religious, you know, fanatic type of thing. Muslim them don't manifest them thing then I heard already. Christian them do. So it can't be about no fanatical type of thing like never worship you even though your name Gully Back and you deal with some gully rat and I deal with all kind of, this and that. So never worship you. Because some corporate CEO decide to give you $100 million. No, sir. Never look and say, oh, yo, you're gully trash. And if you improve and I do the thing they want to live up for, we have a salute you for that. But under no circumstance we're going to worship. Nothing like that. Now go worship the imagery, man. We're not going to worship the diva thing. I just salute the ones I deal with, like as I said. When me hear certain music, me not look upon the artist and getting on my feelings and me not, no. I man just run the tune with me like and hold the energy and give thanks and that's it. Not take it personal. Artist can do what he want to do them what she want to do. If I bring a music where man can resonate with them, man say give thanks. That's it. So we just a step by step, pass we are pass through, But I really, I will a joy where unique people. I just can't shout out and thing, but yeah, man. I will a joy where sublime and unique, yeah, man. And the ones them as them go along, I go experience all of these things. And one thing we can say, patience bring these things. Yeah, man. You have an energy out there when you patience. You have a next energy out there named perseverance. We even have a next energy where them called long suffering. Yeah, man. Whole heap of energy out there, man. Just where they are them choose to move with. And envy and jealousy, malice and the untidy pride. I kind of reject them kind of energy there. I leave it to the ones them out there where project those kind of energy. It obvious. Yeah, man. So we salute the truth seeker them out there. We salute the platform them where I bring information where we can be entertained and salute and celebrate. And then we salute the free people of the earth. We salute the people and we choose to be free in the earth. We salute the Aboriginal community. Yeah, man, a long time we not catch up with ones and ones, but and that's all the strength for the people and we really know. When them can say, yeah, man, we're there a long time and we're there as first people. We are what them call the original people. We're sovereign in our capacity. Yeah, man. But each one will teach one, and as we go along, ones and ones will improve. But us, we're there a long time, we can come out of the way, and we can get a new breed an opportunity to come demonstrate to the earth and demonstrate to us. And yeah, as new breed, and probably can teach us some things where we probably find interest in. So we don't have a problem. Yeah, humble ourselves so we can really full joy the experience where we are experienced. We deserve these things. We deserve a moment, if nothing else, glory. We deserve that. So I'm gonna celebrate. Yeah, man. And for the ones them where we probably I interact and know I the ones them will probably a smile to themselves when I say a mean thing. Yeah man, celebrate. Yeah man, salute Stacey Jones. Salute, salute, salute sis. Yeah man. So it's always a step by step process. It's never a situation where you rush or you get excited or you get hyperactive or anxious. No man, it's a situation where you get some information and you research the information, you remove the contradiction from the information, and when you build up the nerves and the confidence and the guts, then you're gonna try if you apply the information. And this is a step by step process what I like for share. So we give thanks. Give thanks. Complete gratitude for the time, complete gratitude for the moment. Yeah, man. Nam yo ho renge kyo. Nam yo ho renge kyo. Nam yo ho renge kyo. Give thanks and praise to the mystic laws of the universe and its protective functions and forces in nature that guide our thoughts and our path in our ways that are lawful, correct, and positive. Give thanks and praise. Yeah, man. What kind of funny when your house empty. And you're alone in all the clothes where, well, probably say a big house. But the serenity is a beautiful thing, people. People, if you can get peace of mind, hold on upon peace of mind. I think it's when the money can give you all kind of basic pleasure. You know what I mean? The peace of mind will give you a lasting, you know, say, security and surety where you just know it's about irrespective of what kind of storm it is. Yeah man, you just have to tell yourself, say, I'm good man. Yeah man. Irrespective of what the situation, you know you'll come out victorious. And when you know that, then you don't worry about, the trivial things and where manifest itself. Usually the things that will manifest itself is there to improve you, to sharpen you, to make you become better. That's where obstacles are. You use obstacles as, you know, launching pad where you step on those obstacles and take yourself to a next level. And when you take yourself to a next level and carry it private, then you're in a driver's seat. When you write your name in an autograph opposed to a sign it, then you know you're in a driver's seat. Yeah, man. When you service the public record area, which is the location for the communication, the corporate construct, the public record area is where them house all of the documentation then will have value. Yeah, man. So Again, it's a step-by-step process, people. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Boy, that flow here is a easy flow now. If you forgive the energy here. The energy here is an energy where, yeah, man, one of them energy that way that's just a give thanks. Yeah, but true, you not have no complain, and you not complain. You not have no issues. You understand? And them thing here we call priceless. It's when you have to interact and deal with people, then kind of heavier is broken down. And I'm gonna have to come out of my verge to interact with people and share with them. That's when the disappointment and the discomfort occur. So it not take nothing for tuck in and really get to do some things and full joy the existence. Yeah, man. When I'm in a location where we can have fun, in a location where, we can go out there and say, boy, if I some river energy or, if I some Blue Mountain Peak hiking energy or, yeah, man. And we still attack in a simple way, in a practical way, resort this and that. No, in a way where the simple man can say, yo, man, jump in a cab and just go all our energy upon the beach. Or a group of ones do the same. If we not choose to build together, then we're going to fall apart. And that is, just a fact. Yeah, man. The reality that if we not choose to build together, we're going to fall apart easily. Foreign people will always benefit from such a catastrophe. Foreign people. So, I give thanks for no boy. I'm not there for really, you know. I done a business on YouTube. This is why I can withdraw from the YouTube. Yeah, man. And then I like my information I feel out there. Me shut down all of that, man. Everything private. And just keep it simple. Well, nah, like the breeze where I blow outside now. Nah, man, a nice summer this, Breeze where I blow outside and make me feel like winter there. And I'm on the island, I'm there. In fact, Portmore. Yeah, man, Portmore. Cool like Cucumber right now. But give thanks and praise, people. Salute for the time. Salute, salute, salute. Can't hold on out no more. I feel let you know, you know. Salute.